Oopsie. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your message you need to hear, or they need you to hear, for October 27th through November 26th. Everything you need to know about this reading, stop it, is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Intuitive Astrology and Tarot by Annette. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support yourself if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, and it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right. Cancerian. What's up for Cancerian? What do we got? All right, Cancer. For Cancer, the message they need you to hear. 6 of Cups. Okay. Let me put these over here. Hold on. Hangman. Those little guys. Okay, all right. Page of Pentacles. That could be Pisces. 10 of Pentacles. The World. The Devil. Interesting. Ace of Wands. All right. Got the little guys. Huh. So Cancer, you could be dealing with the Pisces, Capricorn. All right. So things are as they should be. Is someone feeling sorry? Are they going to try and show back up out of the blue and fix things? Yeesh. What's this Page of Pentacles about? What's this Page of Pentacles? 3 of Swords. What's this 10 of Pentacles about? High Priestess. Okay, that could be Pisces or Cancerian. I think this person's wanting to stay put because they're afraid. Some of you are like, good. What's this World card about? The Lovers. Okay. All right, so this is someone waiting for things to change or waiting for them to feel differently. They don't, and they might not for a while, and they're kind of just leaving it up to fate because they're tired of thinking about this. They're tired of having to, they're tired of revisiting this, and they keep revisiting this. They're not out of the woods yet, and yeah. This is someone that is still kind of confused as to where it went wrong and why. But they feel like the best course of action is not to do anything right now, and it's like they get up to a certain point and then they go back because they don't want to go past a certain point. What's done is done. Leave it alone. I've made this much progress. I don't want to go back and revisit this crap because it's too painful. It hurts. What's this Devil about? What's this Devil about? Could be Capricorn. The Hangman. This Ace of Wands. So it's like this person feels like there's something there, but it's like, you know what, leave it alone because I don't want to get hurt again. I don't need the drama. What I think they're trying to understand, and they've been trying to understand, and they're not in a good place. And you are the last person that they are looking to for advice or solace because you're the one that brought the hurting. So they're just like round and round they go, but they are like, what's done is done. Like they're really wanting to get some kind of finality to this because they haven't been able to yet. But it's like they hit a wall. They're not going to go past a certain point. They would never approach you about dealing with this. Maybe after when they're fine, but they're not fine. So this is someone that's really trying to get a handle on what the heck was going on with them and in the relationship. And they still feel an incredible connection. However, that's not, they don't want to act on it because what's done is done. And I need to not, this is someone really trying to make some sense out of what happened and just be able to get out in front of this, and they haven't been able to lately. So it's really important for them to have some kind of sense of boundaries. Not that you're a boundary breaker or anything. It's just that for them, they're just like, they're still trying to make sense of this. And something tells me they know not to approach you about this. You're like, you are on your own and figuring this one out. Do not come to me. What's this hangman? Yeah. Yeah, this gets to be all about you. No more with this person. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. So you have already moved on. I think they're still trying to figure out how to disengage. Honestly, I feel like they... What am I looking for here? This is someone that... Grab the wrong deck. This is someone that... It's almost like you're miles in front of them, and they're still having a really hard time letting go. So you are better for it. You're like off and running and yay, free, you know, all that, but they're still trying to make sense of what the heck happened. And I can see why they know not to, that it's almost like they're on their own. They have to figure it out themselves because you are done taking care of them. And maybe that's why they're having such a hard time with it, because they always found partners that took care of this kind of thing for them. And you're like, nope, no more. I'm not doing it. And they're kind of at a point in their life where their past has caught up to them. And they don't know how to handle this. They're really at a loss right now. I think if they could tell you, they'd want you to know they're sorry, but they know not to. Yeah, and this is someone that's just trying to handle life right now. Honestly, they haven't really been able to move past a certain point. Even if they were to come to you to work this out, they wouldn't have a starting point. It's almost like they'd want to dump it on you. And they haven't been able to really talk to anybody else about it. They haven't tried to. This person is just kind of orbiting. They don't know what to do. What else for Cancerian? They're working on trying to understand. This says School of Light, Illumination. This is someone trying to understand things and trying to get a handle, trying to figure out what they want. Because at the end of the day, they're still pretty sad about this, and they're just trying to live day to day, just trying to get a handle on their feelings and understand things. It feels like you two are not even on the same page anymore. Like you're miles ahead of them, and this was just what you needed to kind of propel your life forward. They, however, are quite stuck and trying to actively get a handle on this. Else for Cancer. Honestly, this is, you two aren't, if there is any kind of communication, it's way down the road and they'd have to initiate, because you're like off and running under yourself. You're good to go. You are living your best life right now. And if you're not, you're on your way to it. This interaction with this person has kind of set you free, because more than ever, you're just like, I will be taking care of myself for the foreseeable future. Not only will I do that, I can see how I'm going to do it. Like, I am good. I have learned, I've grown. I really want to just do my own thing right now. So this isn't about reconciliation for you. And I think your person has probably gotten that message. So they're kind of floundering right now, just trying to get a handle on some things. I think they're a lot more disappointed than they thought they would be. I don't think they're doing very well. What else for Cancerian? So it's like they're trying to be strong, like what's done is done. I'm good. I'm just going to figure this out. But they're having trouble doing that. Yes, there it is. Boobies, but not star. They're having trouble. This is 7 of Cups. This is just all kinds of distractions and kind of orbiting and circling and going round and round and round and round, but there's no progress. Probably because this person's trying to force it. They're trying to force their healing. And it's like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta grieve, and today's gonna be a crappy day and tomorrow might be also, but eventually that ends. Like, it's only temporary. And maybe this person's reluctant to feel that way because they just feel like, oh gosh, if I let down, like everything's gonna fall on me like a ton of bricks. But again, that's only temporary. And if it isn't, that's when you go talk to somebody, because it should be only temporary. And maybe they never did. Maybe they started living a certain way that kept the bricks from falling. And that's what's prevented them from being able to connect authentically with other people is they've got some demons in their closet that they got to eventually deal with. And now is where the bricks come falling down, and maybe they do need to talk to somebody. Anyway, not your concern, because you're good. They are learning. Let's put it that way. They're learning. If they could have their way, I think they would want to know that you're interested, and that if there was a chance, because I don't think that they see that this needs to be this way right now. I think they see this as them trying to get over you, but the focus needs to shift for them to them trying to deal with their stuff. And instead of just trying to move on from you, it's like, okay, fine, but you need to look at what's really going on. It's not about, because that keeps it in the present situation, which is not where their focus should be. This is someone that needs to deal with their past issues of just their past issues. They need to get a handle on that, because that's going to keep presenting in present relationships and drive everybody away and wear everybody out. And to be fair, I think they're trying, but then I think they hit a wall, and it's just too hard. They've accumulated enough stuff and enough bad habits now to where it's going to be very difficult to do it without someone else's help to counterbalance any kind of negativity. So, not that this is any of your concern, but I mean, it is about what you need to hear from them, and it's pretty heavy duty what they're going through. So don't be surprised at some point if you get like an apology. Because I think they feel a sense of regret now, but this is about someone trying to get a handle on things, which I think will eventually morph into them trying to figure out their life. But it could be that it gets too heavy for them, and then they need the distraction of a relationship. So they get into another relationship, and this cycle repeats, just like it did with you. They need to get a handle on it. Preaching to the choir. Okay. I think for the Cancerians that I'm dealing with, though, I think this person is they're realizing that, okay, I keep doing this. What's going on? But then there's those bricks again waiting to fall. Like, oh my God, how screwed up am I? You know, and it's like, oh, I don't want to think about it. Let's date. Add to cart. No, let's go find swipe left. No, you know what I mean? It's just, it's all this. They don't know what to do. What else for Cancer? Cancer. You're good though. You're like happier. I mean, you're okay. You're okay. They just are, yeah. They must have gotten the message not to come back though, because I think otherwise they would. Because they really do need help sorting things out. And it's not just this relationship. It might feel like it's just a relationship, but it's actually their life. They need to sort some business. I'm trying to see which way that's supposed to go. Okay. All right. So we got the Sun and we got the Six of Wands. Look at you. So you have got a good handle on things. Things are working out. You have stepped into your time. Your time has come. This is it. Things are happening and you are doing just fine, and you will be for the foreseeable future. It's like your life is taking off and you're not looking back. So yeah, that you keep going and you do you. Things are working and going, and this is your time to shine, and this is your time to move forward and progress. So do that. And don't worry about this person. They've got their own stuff that they're having their own comeuppance, I guess you could say, their own reckoning. But you've been there, done that, and you are definitely moving on. They, however, school of illumination, things are being illuminated, hopefully for the betterment of, so that they can progress. They're going to have help. if they accept it. But they're needing to really get a grasp on things and understand. The only way to move forward is to understand where they've been, basically. Kind of excavating things emotionally, and they need to do that to get rid of this confusion, because it's a lot easier to go, I'm so confused, than to actually, it's designed to bring clarity. Confusion is designed to bring clarity because everything's up in the air and you got to distill it and you got to figure it out. This is one of those people that when it gets too hard, wait, what? And they want to stay confused. They want to stay with the stuff in the air and no, stop asking questions. Sit with how you feel. Shut up. Deal with it. That's the only way this person's going to get out of their stuff. Instead of deflecting and asking questions and then getting frustrated and leaving and distracting them, said no. No, go back and sit down. Listen in the quiet. What do you feel? Honestly, because this is somebody that's running from their feelings. So, but you already know that. All right. And not the feelings from this. This is kind of like the moment of crisis. Right? This is the tower moment for them, but there's a whole lot of stuff behind it. That's what they need. It's what they need to deal with. Is the stuff behind this. This is the part of the iceberg that's showing above the water, but there's a whole island below the water that they are probably trying to deal with right now, and they don't know how to, and it's frustrating, and very well could be about them getting some help from friends or trusted people. Like basically it takes an army or a village, you know what I mean? You might be realizing that and seeking that out, but this is a period of them trying to understand right now. Not just a relationship, but their life in general and the way they are living their life. Okay. All right, Cancerian, I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. Even though you're like, you get wind of this person like struggling and not doing well, please don't go back and try to rescue them. It's not your place. You'd only hinder their progress. You two should not be together right now, especially. They've got a lot of work they need to do, unhindered, undistracted. Yeah, without distraction. So, okay, all right, just throwing that out there. I don't want you to be like, oh, no. Put that good nature somewhere else. Focus on something else, because this is not for you. You keep doing you. You're in a good spot. Don't you deviate. Okay, all right. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. And you just keep moving forward. This is your time. You have come into your own, and it gets to be about you now. Yay. Okay, all right. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.